My bad. Salle, Eve, Kiki, then Buster Nut.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll definitely bust her nut.
Let me go outdoors.
That day during
Kinda
recess, you start a
sexy.
half-hour rave. We've already seen this. You start talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob, the scary clown.
What a piece of shit.
You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really?
The only
Do you
logical
think that's how it
answer.
works? Well, it is. You gain +2 fun from poor Bob. Rest in
Let's
peace,
go.
Bob.
Fuck you, Bob. Think you're funner than me?
Rip Bobby. Damien's just minding his own business, clotheslining people. What the fuck? And suddenly a loud siren goes off up above you. It's the Slayer. She's on the roof of the school holding a megaphone and she's looking right at Damien.
To die.
What's up, ball sack? Put this in your horn and smoke it. Your mama's so fat when she possesses someone, they don't need an exorcism. They need liposuction. Oh my god. Cook him. Holy shit. Yeah. Well. Damien's stuck. It's up to you to figure out a comeback. You lean over and whisper in his ear. Your mama's so poor, she can't even sell her soul because she's only renting it. Or, fuck you, Van Helsing looking piece of shit.
The options are great. Fuck. Fuck, I don't know which to choose. They're both great. Let's go with your mama's so poor.
Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, your mama's so poor she can't even sell her soul because she's only renting it. Your mama's so dumb she thinks a hellmouth is what you get if you suck too much dick. Oh my god. Your mama's so ugly she lost a beauty contest to the girl from The Exorcist. Your mama's so cursed she... Alright, okay, I quit. The Slayer runs off to search the internet for comebacks, but it's too late. Damien's already won. You gain +2 bonus and +1 fun.
Let's go.
Eve!
Let's go to the bathrooms and take a piss.
To the bathrooms. That day, you skip class, intended to spend the term in the bathrooms.
Hell yeah.
But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there.
Oh god. Oh, 3 hyenas. All with me all alone. Oh no.
Okay, you're not supposed to fuck them. Who the
Eve over
fuck
here
runs
with the
security
gooey
here? Yeah, the fucking Eve gooey moment. Yeah, for fucking sure.
Gooey.
Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the Monster Scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathroom, you
subdued them
totally
alright.
gained +2 bonus.
They were thoroughly subdued.
Oh my god.
Fucking Eve with her awoo moment. Fucking
You hear-
hell.
You hear an almost dog-like whimpering. It's our boy Scott. And go to see what sort of poor animal is in pain. The answer is Scott, who is cross-eyed with concentration. He yelps and snaps out of it. Oh my god, bro. Thank goodness you're here. I was trying to think all by myself, and it's really hard, you know. Eve's about to be banging Scott. See, I know I'm the best at exercising. I'm the exercise master, the exercise lord, the exorcist. But I've never tried exercising my brain, and in a way, the brain is almost part of the body too, you know?
Almost. Yeah,
Almost. Not quite, but almost. It's sort of 3 in 1 because it'll make me better at exorcism, and being smarter will keep me from getting bad grades and getting kicked off the sports team. That wasn't 3 things or 1 thing, but you still have some ideas. Books are like weights for your brain, and heavier weights are better, so you just need to lift really heavy books. Or, let's brainstorm, by which I mean, let's make a literal, actual storm inside your brain.
He just needs to lift some really heavy books, I think.
Lifting the heavy books? Eve, are you trying to win Scott's heart?
Make him fall in love.
Oh, that makes total
Eve
sense.
even Scott that Doki Doki moment. Shit.
Doki doki. Everyone always talks about how people who read big books must be really smart. So if I bench press big books, then my smarts will become strong.
Oh my
and
god, that's
people
fucking
will say,
irritating. Oh my
"Do
god,
you even
fuck's
live?"
sake. I knew it.
What?
That's Chris Hansen. He's voice acting for him.
And I'll say, "Yeah, books."
Yeah, blah.
Yeah. And then when I get really smart, I can rip phone books in half. Those have tons of words and numbers, so they should be like books for super smart people. I'm a dumb fucking dog.
Okay, alright, wait. Petition for Buki to voice act every fucking character.
Finally, no, please don't do this to me. I was just playing.
No. I need signatories. Come on.
No,
We need
God.
narration by Buster Nut. Let's
No,
go.
God dang it, no. I was just playing. Finally, a use for all those phone books nobody uses anymore. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts. Eve, you're super smart. Kiki, where are you going to be doing today? The auditorium, class, library, or the gym?
Fucking library.
The library, nerd. That day you
Don't
spend
give me
some
the
time.
fucking shitheads.
You gotta try to push it to a different person during lunch. That day you spend some time in the library PCs mining some bitcoins. I swear if Liam shows up. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guessed that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars. So +2 money. You're happily examining the shitty crayon drawings you got from the store. Okay. Thinking about what kind of frame will enhance
Why is he in the
childish colors and stupid composition when Scott approaches you.
Where do you think he's going to get the heavy books, Kiki?
Hey Kiki, is that a picture? I love pictures. Poach
Fuck
says
off.
one picture. He says fuck off. It's worth 1,000 words, and there are so many words I love, like pizza, and good, and boy. So a picture must be even better. What's your picture saying, bro? It looks like a little stick person holding hands with 2 big stick persons, and also there's a house, and the sun has hair. You patiently explain to Scott that this is a picture of a family, and that those are solar rays, not hair.
Awesome, bro.
Oh, those 2 big bros are protecting the little bro. I get it. What? No. You tell Scott that the 2 big stick figures are parents, in quotations. The parents? Wow. That's what parents look like. I totally have some parents, but, well, I've never actually seen them. That's okay.
Back off.
Poor Scott. You have to marry him now, Kiki. That's okay, though. Once a year, they sneak into our house in the middle of the night and leave me Christmas presents because I'm a good boy and they love me. You baby, you think parents leave Christmas presents in the middle of the night? That's a myth. It is? Yeah. Everybody knows that all Christmas presents are delivered by bruh. A bearded home invader with lobster hands and a cookie fetish. But my parents, they think I'm a good boy. Psst, Kiki, are you just gonna stand there and let those douchebags ruin Scott's innocence? Distract him. Whoa. You know this is a serious situation if it's causing Barra to show empathy. Quick, divert Scott's attention by starting a discussion on the history of development of jazz as a musical art form, or making a silly face.
We know which one is Scott's one.
The first one? Are you
The
sure?
second one.
Yeah, you want the first one?
He wants to get off the Scott line.
Yeah, I want to get off the Scott line.
Alright. So smart. 5 hours later. Look, I'm just saying that jazz is less of a vehicle for African American liberation than it is a memorial to cultural oppression and appropriation. Just because a musical genre becomes commercialized doesn't invalidate its contributions to society at large. Guys, what the fuck? Maybe jazz is simply a lens through which all major sociological conflicts in the 20th century can be viewed, regardless of your personal political orientation. What the fuck, Scott? What just happened? Or maybe it's just cool, fun music that's nice to hear. I don't know, I'm sleepy. I'm gonna go get some pizza and have a nap. Woo! That was close. Nice work, Kiki. And as for you, douchebags, the hell were you thinking? Sorry, I guess emotionally harassing our little cousin is our way of coping with our unsustainable home life. What the fuck? But you've got to admit, it's weird that Scott's been living with us and our grandma his whole life and still hasn't realized our parents aren't coming back. Yeah,
Poor baby.
I can relate to that. And maybe it would be better for him to accept the truth. I just don't think he's ready yet. And you know, true friendship is like jazz. Sometimes it's about the difficult truths you don't say.
Don't worry, Scott. I'll be your new mommy.
Eve is embracing it.
Eve is locked in.
Locked in. Let's go. You're right.
It was
Thanks
a
for
kitty.
helping to keep the lie alive, Kiki. You're a true bro. For your good deed and deep knowledge of jazz history, you gain +2 creativity and +1 charm.
Sure.
Yay, it's my turn. I'm gonna go, I guess I'll go, go to the gym. No. Yeah, I'll go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your classmates or teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. Amazing.
Buster wearing those black panties. Ooh.
Afterwards, Miranda summons me. Yes, mommy. It feels weird to be summoned, but you comply. You can't resist her merman goons.
Greetings,
I'm about to be
fellow
gooning.
classmate.
I bet you fucking are.
Thank you
My
for
God,
coming,
of
my
course.
dear. I'm about to be coming. I have finally
Oh my
decided to
God.
trust you with my most important aspirations. I'm destined to be the queen of prom. The royal ascension is nigh. We must prepare. Most of my competition is naive. They foolishly assume that prom queen is a purely ceremonial title. Except Ursula Jr. She's proving to be quite a worthy rival. I respect that, which is why we must destroy her reputation immediately. Any thoughts? Okay. Let's convince everyone that she likes humans, or fart jokes.
Hard joke.
I'm going with this one. The top one seems better. It doesn't take much to make someone look bad in this day and age. You, however, are monsters and went for the total overkill. You hire a Chinese hacker to plant 10 years of pro bono work rescuing human babies from lawnmowers in Ursula's name. What the fuck?
Oh shit.
At recess, Dr. Babylove of the Babylove Institute appears out of nowhere and presents her with a Humanity Award. Yes, this will seriously harm her standing with the evil lawnmower creature contingent. That's an important voting block. You're the ones who keep the schoolyard so tidy. They're the ones. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts. Yay! Everybody chooses an object. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
12-inch vibrating dildo.
Okay.
Yep. Alright. It's a real power move. What are you gonna do about it?
I mean, I could pick a 13-inch vibrating dildo.
Okay. Asshole.
You're really gonna price is right her ass.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Kiki, what's your object? Just self-giggling.
Is it for me or is it for them?
You have to just pick an object.
A gag?
Like a ball gag or like...
Well,
Yeah, like
Sorry.
cover your mouth.
Okay, a ball gag, a 12-inch vibrating dildo. Sally, what's your object?
A bin of used condoms.
A bin
Oh my
of used
God.
condoms. And I'm going to choose a garden gnome, a 3-foot garden gnome. Player order is deciding based on how disturbing it would be if an insane person decided to date and marry the selected object. Start debating now.
Fucking damn it. Fuck you, Sally.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure someone's tried to marry a love before.
Damn it, man.
Okay, so
The garden gnome's pretty fucking freaky though.
true.
It's like
What did you
one
say?
person. So
Listen.
I think
I'm just saying, it's not that unbelievable for somebody to marry a massive dildo. People have married cars.
okay.
Yeah, massive dildo is definitely believable.
What do you mean?
It's 100% believable. If I could marry a massive dildo, I might would.
I think it's Kabuki Salle and then me and Eve.
How would Kabuki go over the fucking marrying a bucket of used condoms?
Being of used condoms.
Please, be real.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna say this. Like, the used condoms is so absurd, people would think you're joking. But a 3-foot garden gnome, people would believe you.
That's kind of true.
So
It's disturbing.
I
It's just a
agree.
fucking like person, but like it's a little statue. That's like
really
that's like the least
disturbing.
weird one.
And
That's like the least
also
weird.
believable.
I mean,
Okay.
like, people have also tried to marry balloons. So is it that far-fetched to marry a bin of condoms? Just saying.
So, do you want to be fourth? What are you doing?
I'm just making a comment. Someone's got to play devil's advocate.
Okay, who's first?
Oh my god.
It's either Buster or me.
Kiki said he voted me first. Who are you voting first?
I'm voting for Sally.
I'm gonna vote myself for first. Sally.
Okay, well then I'm gonna vote myself for first.
All
Peter.
right.
What you mean?
That's
Well, then we need to figure out. So I say that Eves is probably last and Kiki's probably next.
the
Yeah.
fuck.
I agree.
We'll flip a coin for me and you. Let me see if I can find a coin.
Just use Google. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't
Sally,
know.
do you want
I think
heads or
that
tails? Sally wants tails.
Mm-hmm.
Flipping. Heads, you lose.
Bet. All right.
All right, so me, Sally, Kiki, and Eve. Oh,
Well,
hell yeah, let's go. Who am I sitting with? Obviously, I'm sitting with my queen. You arrive at your chosen table to find Vera looking askance at Miranda's lunch, a single very suspicious-looking apple. Miranda, honey, your apple seems to be pulsing with, like, unhealthy purple light. Oh, I'm sure it's just your imagination. It also has a skull on it, and it smells like lighter fluid. I don't think it's for eating. Of course it's for eating. It's perfectly standard poison apple. You know, the sort of thing that puts a princess to sleep for hundreds of years? You literally just admitted that it's poison, you dumb bitch. I know, and I always said that I wouldn't be the kind of princess who eats a poisoned apple. But how else will I find a prince to wake me with true love's kiss and live happily ever after with me? Girl, we need to have a little talk about feminism. You back me up on this. Tell her she doesn't need to poison herself for the sake of a man. You don't need to eat that apple. Princes should be eating poisoned apples so that you'll kiss them. You don't need to eat that apple. There are plenty of eligible princes on hotprincefinder.com. I'm gonna go with the top one because I'm simping for Miranda this round. No, god damn it!
Wrong choice.
L. A marvelous idea. If the princes are asleep, I shall be able to assess them fully before making a selection. Come to think of it, I suppose this is why princes prefer sleeping damsels to begin with. God, royal marriages, the whole thing is like a fucking meat market. In my kingdom, it's more of a fish market. In any case, you two have truly opened my eyes. I shall be sending poisoned apples to all nearby princes forthwith. Amazing. Miranda gets to work poisoning all her suitors. Vera is very impressed with your enlightened opinions on gender and poison.
Let's do this!
We're gonna sit with Damien and Scott. Let's go.
No,
Yeah, take one for the team.
man! No!
She said to
Take one for the
Damien. Dave Scott.
What the fuck?
You find Scott and Damien immersed in their favorite mobile game, Pokemon Go, based on the Pocket Humans.
So,
My Reginald Bosworth uses income tax audits. Oh no, my Lindsay Roberts never saves receipts. It's super effective. Haha. And now for the finishing move. Wait, what? Reginald contracted lymphoma. Reginald's lymphoma deals 500 physical damage to him and 999 emotional damage to his loved ones and him. Whoa, I win again. Why are your Pokemon so unhealthy, Damien? Because I make them all smoke cigarettes and live next to toxic waste dumps, obviously. Maybe you should stop that? Where's the fun in that? Let's have another match. What are you two nerds doing? Nerding around? Nerd up, nerds. Whoa, Scott, is that you? We didn't recognize you under all that nerdery. What are you doing playing a dumb video game for stupid babies? But Pokemans isn't dumb. It's cool. Because... No way Scott is going to come up with anything. But if you do, maybe you can score some points with Scott or Damien. Show them that a phone equipped with Pokemon's Go can also be used as a football. Or, say nothing, pelt them with steamed vegetables.
We can pelt them with the veggies, obviously.
Of course. Ah, vegetables. We hate those. Stop it. You fucking piece of shit. Seriously, pelt us with ground beef or something. Or at least some sausages or pig ears. How about some forks and knives? Or some knives and knives. I'm just gonna keep throwing knives.
Yeah.
Ah, these knives are almost as bad as the vegetables. Guys, come on, stop throwing carrots and knives at my cousins. You stop, alright. As soon as the wolf pack have retreated out of range. Nice thinking. Finally a use for vegetables, am I right? Damien barely remembers to take the knife out of his hand before high-fiving you. He does though, so that's a win.
Alright.
Kiki!
We're gonna go with
You
the
have
damn.
a girl option now.
Yeah, we're going to that table right there. Yeah.
When you arrive at their table, you find that Polly and Liam aren't eating. They're just taking pictures of their food.
Hey,
Why are you sighing?
The Scott got taken away.
Oh, okay.
I'm fine, man. Whatever.
Poor Eve. This is what you get for going last. Welcome to the...
I got the fucking guy 2 times in a row.
L Eve L Kiki.
No, you like it.
Welcome to the don't need to eat, so we just take dope food pics zone, baby. We believe that food, like heavy construction machinery, should be seen and not tasted. Yeah, I mean, have you ever tasted heavy construction machinery? Have you? I don't know, maybe. My weekends are usually kind of a blur. Like last Saturday, there will be plenty of time to chronicle your sexploits later, Polly. Right now, we need to focus on these food pics. While Liam and Polly were busy bantering, you were busily arranging a dope food pic of your own. And now, to complete your masterpiece, a food pic. But instead of food, it's just a bottle of whiskey with ketchup on it. A food pic of Liam taking a food pic. So meta.
Why you guys get all the fucking easy options? Like, this is fucked up.
What do you mean? I failed my last option.
It's a result of your own choices.
Kiki's still thinking.
The first one.
I got
first
excellent
one?
being a fucking puppy.
Alright, let's see. Yes, good choice, Kiki. Oh my god. Yes, I love liquid lunch. Wait, but you don't eat or drink. That's why I allowed you at my extremely cool food pick table. How do you even drink liquor? Duh, I make it a live person drink it, and then I possess them and suck the drunkenness out of them, obviously. I suppose that's not too terribly dissimilar to how I get drunk, but why put ketchup on the whiskey bottle? So it counts as food. You can't just drink a bottle of whiskey without ketchup on it for lunch. That wouldn't be a meal. Ah. Can't argue with that logic, nor do you want to, because then how would you justify getting drunk at lunchtime?
Let's go.
Eve, where you going?
Eve, go for it.
I guess we're going to the cat girl. I'm not going to the ugly prince. Oh,
Show me
buy
the
something.
money.
Hey stranger, it's been a while. I missed you. It's okay. You can look at my stuff. Eve, calm down.
I gotta. Ooh, I have.
Is that vibrator?
I have $9.
This is a tampon used by the former prom queen.
Go, Eve.
What about the aviators? How much are those
Do the
cost?
event items
Whatever
give
the
you
fuck.
interactions?
Yes, like Kiki got an interaction for his gift.
Oh yeah, the spot.
The hater shades are $5.
Hey, let's get those. Let's get those bad boys. Come on.
You don't want a PR agent
Actually, yeah, no. Yeah, PR agent. Fuck yeah.
or a
Come
fake
on.
badass tattoo?
No, wait. Buy the woman. I want to buy a woman.
Okay.
Okay, here it is. A PR agent. I'm always amazed at how people keep coming and buying all this stupid crap. Intriguing.
Whoa.
Everybody chooses something bad. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Pedophiles.
Okay, that you just went straight to pedophiles. Okay,
Hitler.
Great. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we're really wrapping up the badness. Kiki, what do you think? Trump. Okay.
Let's go. Political.
I'm gonna say naked Waluigi breaking into your house.
All right, creative. Let's not. I like it.
I'm fine with that.
You're fine with that, okay. Player order is decided how badass a criminal called Mike the Blank Johnson would be. Start debating now. So we have Mike the Pedophile Johnson, Mike the Hitler Johnson, Mike the Trump Johnson, or Mike the Naked Waluigi breaking into your house Johnson.
These all
Mike the
suck.
pedophile Johnson is fucking hilarious.
That's pretty badass.
That's number one, I bet.
I think having a guy bust into your house dressed as Waluigi with his dick out is probably more badass than being a pedophile.
Well,
I'm just saying, if someone came up on me and was like, my name is Mike the Luigi sneaking into your house, I'd be like, okay, loser. But if someone was like, I'm fucking pedophile, I'd be like, ah, fuck.
Yeah, but you wouldn't think he's badass. You would think he's fucking weird.
listen, him being a pedophile has nothing to do with how badass he is, okay?
Pedophiles are not badass. I don't know how the fuck you're gonna argue this forward.
Mike the Hitler Johnson, I'd be like, hey, you've probably done at least one genocide.
I'd be like, damn, your mom really named you Hitler?
The Hitler is obviously the nickname.
Mike the Hitler Johnson. He only kills people named Johnson.
Listen, it's just a nickname. It doesn't mean that Mike the pedophile Johnson isn't really a pedophile. It's just a nickname. You know?
I think you're gonna have a hard time arguing that. Okay, let's figure out what's the least badass. What's the start there?
Yours?
I think no.
You know what? I went last round, so you could go last. I'll take third.
No, you're
Please.
cheating. No cheating. I think the Trump is the least badass one, like Mike the Trump
Oh,
Johnson.
come on.
Yeah,
Come
dude.
on, what's badass
Please
about
leave
that?
it. Stop
What's
it. Yours
badass?
doesn't make any sense. Yours is like a string of words together. It makes no sense. Come on.
Okay,
That's
pedophile.
fine. That's
Okay,
fine.
Mike the
Hold
pedophile Johnson.
Hold on, let Kabuki cook, so someone can get fucking Scott first.
Should we just randomize it?
Yeah.
I mean, if
because none of them are really badass. Randomize it.
Come on, big money, no whammy. Oh yeah.
oh my God, El Kiki.
Rip
Let's
Kiki.
go.
Why are you saying let's
I
go?
don't
You were
I
last.
don't want Scott.
He doesn't mind finishing last.
All right, Salle, where are you going?
Let's go to the gym.
To the gym.
Oh, hell yeah, she looking sexy.
Epic dodgeball match with the coochie shot.
Just saying.
Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw the ball at herself. Wow. You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she is capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. Amazing.
Fucking lame.
You gain +1 BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off-screen. And +2 charm. You see Damien beating the piss out of a goblin, like he always does when he's depressed. You go over and ask him what's up. It's this whole heir to the throne of hell thing. It's really bumming me out. I hate being the prince of hell, and I'm gonna hate being the king of hell even more. I mean, how am I supposed to rebel against authority when I am the authority? Not even beating the piss out of this goblin is cheering me up. Damien continues to beat the piss out of the goblin, but his heart clearly isn't in it. I mean, isn't there anything rad I can do as king of hell? Literally anything? Though forgetting about the ultimate way to fight authority, total war. Kings have harems, and I definitely join yours.
War. We're going for war.
War.
Fucking metal.
Oh yeah, war. I totally forgot about war. Probably because my dads are such lame asses. They keep going on about, what's the word? Diplomancy? Duplo monkey? Diplomacy? Am I saying that right? Diplomacy? Whatever. I'll have it taken out of the dictionary when I'm king. Suck on that, Webster.
Oh, yeah.
Damien's so excited, he even stopped strangling that goblin. It sends you a massage coupon as a thank you. You gain +2 smarts and +1 boldness. Eve.
Time to roll. Let's go to the auditorium.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel like you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain +2 creativity, you lose -3 years off your life as the end of your deal. But who cares? They weren't happening in game anyways. You bump into Scott backstage where he's bench pressing a fog machine. When he sees you, he sets down the machine, wipes his forehead, and looks up at you, panting.
Hey, bro.
Oh my.
Hey bro, sorry I'm
what
so
the
sorry I'm so sweaty. You caught me in the middle of my rehearsal workout. I'm trying to get real swole for the talent show. See, I'm gonna do the scene from the end of Hamlet, you know, the one where he plays dead. But for the last part, when Hamlet rips off his shirt and everybody sees his jacked abs. Well, to be honest, bro, I'm not sure I'm jacked enough for the role. Can you jack me a little bit? If I had another month, I bet I could pull it off, but there's not enough time. You don't happen to know a trick for getting a killer six-pack in minutes, do you? Draw it on with a Sharpie. Here,
Yep,
I
draw it
made
on with
you
Sharpie.
these drugs.
Oh, Sharpie. Draw it on with Sharpie. I'll do it for you. Actually, take your shirt off right now.
Oh my god.
He is
Not so creative.
roll.
Scott loves your idea so much he draws a killer six-pack on himself immediately. Later, you run into him in the hall. He looks devastated.
Oh no!
My abs, they're gone.
Draw them on again.
I don't understand. I had them when I got into the shower, but when I got out, nothing. I searched everywhere, but all I found were 2 pecs and a butt. It's hopeless. Buff Hamlet just isn't Buff Hamlet without a six-pack. Scott wanders off, calling half-heartedly for his lost abs. You lose -2 smarts and -1
This game,
creativity.
man. This
El
is
Bozo.
Crap.
It's Mookie time. I'm going to the library.
Go Eve.
That day, you spent some time on the library's PC, sending malicious spam emails in the hope of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares, and you gain +2 money. Somebody puts a sack over your head and throws you in a car. You drive for hours before they let you out and take the sack off. It's clearly the first floor restroom. Miranda is getting on a makeshift throne while her goons jump in and out of the toilet.
Greetings and salutations.
I'm glad you came. My prom queen campaign is moving on to the next stage. Your expertise is crucial for this part. Most of my inner circle are fish, hardly helpful unless genetically engineered beyond recognition. Speaking of which, I need you to help me sneak a 3-meter-tall, heavily armed cod assassin named Tresca into the school. No reason, but if you're friends with that singing harlot Ariel, you best say your goodbyes. Do nothing? Every student at our school is some kind of bizarre monster. We need a diversion. Release the Kraken.
Release the Kraken.
You gotta release that Kraken for her.
Do not choose release the Kraken.
Yay, I'm smart.
Oh my god.
Listen, I'm trying to simp, okay? Let me. That is so true. As a matter of fact, I think we already have an enormous, heavily armed codfish at our school. Tresca can simply kill him and take his place. It's as father always says, you can't make an omelet without severe collateral damage. This is the sort of plan Tresca should have been able to come up with on his own. He's the assassin after all. I almost did a lower class's job. Phew, you saved my dignity. Doing a cod's job is like 100 ranks beneath me, right next to being from Iceland. Okay. You just averted the real crisis here. You gain +3 boldness.
All right.
Outdoors bathrooms class.
Bathrooms.
You
That's
gotta
good.
get a little.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity, so you do some graffiti on the wall. No way. The graffiti says, I'm bold as fuck. And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall. A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold, and then you gain +2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Lucky you. Later, you head by the local pizza parlor to help Vera collect her protection money.
Oh my god.
Okay, stop busting. Oh my god. You notice Scott moping around outside.
Hey, you.
Hey, Scott, what are you doing outside the pizza parlor? Don't you normally prefer to be inside the pizza parlor? Well, it started when I did some research into wolf mommies and daddies. It turns out wolf parents are responsible for providing food for their children. Then it hit me. The pizza delivery guy provides almost all of my meals. And you know what that means? I know what you think it means. It means the pizza delivery guy is my mother. Or maybe the pizza parlor itself is my mother. It's hard to be sure. Either way, I came here to reunite with my long-lost parent and also get some free pizza, hopefully. But they threw me out. Apparently, I'm not the first person to claim to be related to one of their employees in order to get free pizza. I don't want to be separated from my mama, though. Please help me.
Oh, no.
Keeping Scott's misguided hopes alive may be trickier than I expected. But I just don't think he's ready for the truth. Do you think you could get the restaurant to give him free pizza and say it's from his mother? Fuck it. You've got a flexible relationship with the truth anyway, and Scott seems so sincerely invested in this. So you do the only reasonable thing. Convince the proprietors that you're a time traveler from the future, and giving free pizza to Scott is the only way to stop the pizza uprising. Or act like an entitled piece of shit until they give you free pizza. Well,
Oh my god.
well, what is it gonna be?
Well, what are you gonna do, Kiki?
The second one.
The second one? I think that's probably right. Not so bold. Hell yeah, you love making a scene. You kick in the doors of the pizza place and start flipping tables. I don't have any legitimate complaint, you scream, but I'm a social media influencer and I deserve pizza. We don't just give free pizza to every influencer who comes in here and starts flipping tables, says the manager. If we did, we'd be broke. Eat crust, tiny dick, you howl. Give me a pizza or I'll burn this place to the fucking ground. Don't you dare threaten my mom.
Let's go!
Scott punches you so hard your skeleton comes out. You weren't even sure you had a skeleton. Fuck. You appear to have lost your skeleton. I can put it back in for you, but that's gonna cost you. Goddamn Vera and her for-profit surgical schemes. You get your bones back, but you lose 2 fun and 1 money. No.
Oh, shit. Kiki poor now.
Something happened to Sally.
No!
That weekend, you find Scott gazing lovingly at a pickle. A sad look in his eyes. Oh, hey, bro. Maybe you can help me make a really tough choice. See, I really like Eve. Oh my god. But I'm not sure I can commit yet because I also really like this pickle. Look at it. It's so green and worthy and exactly the right size for a pickle.
Oh, I want to screenshot that.
It's gonna be in a YouTube video. Eve is such a good
I'll give you a
person.
pickle.
But this
I'll give you
pickle
my
is
pickle.
such a... Okay, Eve. Can Eve about to blow Scott's back out. Eve is such a good person. But this pickle is such a good pickle. I can't choose. Won't you help me? That's literally just a pickle. You can make out with Eve while also having a pickle. It's fine. Or are you telling me you just throw away this pickle for a chance with Eve? A pickle like this comes along once in a lifetime.
So you're telling me I have a chance to sabotage Eve's romance?
Looks like you
I'll
do.
be fucking alone, have nobody.
I have a chance to make a pickle literally better than Eve.
Oh my god, is
Decisions.
Sally about to go full traitor mode?
Oh man.
Alright, Eve, hit us with an I woo and you can make out with Scott.
Oh.
Alright, she can make out with Scott.
Okay. You're telling me I can have this pickle and go out with Eve? Oh. But Coach always says you can't have your pickle and eat it too. Maybe later I'll get to eat Eve's pickle. Wait, are you saying that if I go out with Eve, I don't have to eat the pickle? Well, yes, that's a true thing. You have no idea why he thought he would have to eat the pickle. Unbelievable. All this time, I thought I was really in a pickle, but it turns out the pickle was inside me all along. The pickle is
It's
about
gonna
to be
be
inside you. Oh my god. Or, I mean, outside of me. But it doesn't need to be inside of me, and I don't need to be inside of it. It's so simple. It is really simple. Way simpler than Scott's making it. But you know better than to get between a werewolf and his pickle. You gain 3 charm.
God. Fucking wild.
Everybody chooses a movie. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. I picked Shrek.
Shrek.
No!
I picked the Iron Giant.
Ah!
The Iron Giant is the movie.
Me and Kabuki had the same idea.
Oh my god.
You just pick Shrek 2 or something.
No! Shrek 2 is inferior, and you know this.
Well, Shrek 3 is okay.
Sally, what's your movie?
I don't fucking know. Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw Ridge? Okay, damn. I have to think now because I wanted to pick Shrek.
I just needed to pick a violent movie. It matches my character.
I'm gonna just say Pacific Rim.
Ooh, that's such a good
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
movie.
So we got Iron Man, Shrek, Pacific Rim, and Hacksaw Ridge.
No, the Iron Giant. Okay, get it right. The Iron Giant, not Iron Man.
Player order is decided based on how hard it would be to explain the selected movie to an old person. I'm sorry, Sally, but you lose.
Yeah, mine would be easy. They lived through it.
Yes.
God damn it. I
Um,
like the Iron Giant, easy to explain to an old person.
I feel like either me or Kiki are in first. I think Kiki's probably in first because it's like, so like an ogre. What's an ogre, young man? So like an ogre is like a big green guy, and then like there's this talking donkey, and then like it just sounds like and then there's like a really short guy. Yeah, I feel like Kiki wins, and then I'm second.
Yeah,
I feel-
Kiki wins.
Dude, Pacific Rim, you're not explaining that to an old person. So yeah, I guess so.
So Kiki, Buki, Eve, me.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because I mean, like Iron Giant is basically like Pacific Rim, except less complicated.
Yeah, it's Pacific Rim with less steps.
Alright.
Okay,
Also got
so
old military people in it, so they'll definitely be able to relate and
all
understand.
right, so Kiki, Buki, Eve, Sally.